Good evening and welcome to my shop and Get Her Out 19, stage 2 or part 2. I showed this before in part 1 briefly. There's a housing that had 4 broken studs in it, plus one more larger stud, and 3 that were stuck in, like this, and they were stuck in. So what I did was I cut the whole lot of them off as close as I could to both sides. I've then drilled out these 6 here, and I'm about to do these 2. So we'll show you we're getting out these 2, and we'll come back after that. Once we've done that, we'll put a coil in here. There was a coil in here before. We'll put a coil in there. And we've got also a 6mm one, a coil to be done. This had a coil in it, that's coming out. So we'll show you how we remove that. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to get her out now, these 2, in the first instance. So what I've got here is I've got a ball nose 2 flute ball nose high speed that I use for spotting, and we'll spot this here, and that gives you a good view of where we are as far as centre is concerned. So we'll just spot that down, and we can always make adjustments there. So you can feel some movement there already even. So the movement it's actually breaking off the thread. So we're spot on. I reckon we're as close as we need to be to the centre there. So now I'll just use a number 3 centering drill and get a start into there. This is the 6mm drill that I've got to get, screw that I've got to get out. So I'm going to run it down with a 4mm bit, and then after that in the tapping size. I'm not even going to attempt to get these out. This is aluminium, stainless steel and aluminium. It's been in salt water. There's just no point in trying to use it easy out. I just go straight through. So we'll drill through till we daylight, and we've daylighted out there now. That's the beauty of working on the mill. Wherever you can, you've got that prerogative of being able to adjust your centre, which you don't have when you're out in the field as such. And I just don't bother messing around here. If I can drill it and pick it up with the drill, or pick it up with the tap, fine. If not, I'll drill it out to an insert size. So that's grabbed it now. So that's the tapping size. We'll get that on 0, and it's already picked up quite a bit of the actual thread itself. It's pulled the thread out. You can see it too well on that thing, but we've already got quite a bit of that thread out. So I'll just blow that out, give it another drill down and run the tap through. And we should be away with that particular one. If I find any negative energy in this, I'll simply drill it out to tap it to insert size, and I'll just insert it. So I'll give it another go down there. That's all clean. That's all clean, and I would suggest that we're on the money there as far as this thread here, and then we'll come back and do the 10mm one. I'll just go straight in with a 10mm, with the 6mm butt tap, with a bit of Kero juice, a bit of kerosene, and we'll just run that down. There we are, that's success with that one. This is far more than the quantum that I would normally do on a of get her out on one item, because the cost then becomes to a point where it may be cheaper to get a new one. But the client understands the issue, and he's decided it's more important for him to have a to get her out. So that's what we're doing at this point in time. It's been a lovely day today in Perth. It was only 9 degrees in the morning and come up to about 20 odd, but enjoyable weather nonetheless. So by using the ball nose, it's not too difficult to see if you can get more or less in centre, and then having that concave really gives us a good show of where the bolt is. So we'll have a go with that. Once I've established that I'm pretty well on the money, and this looks like I've got to come across this way a bit. It's easy. It's easy with the mill to recenter. I reckon I'm pretty much good enough on the centre there, and we'll just give it a little bit more with the ball nose, and then I'll go and do a pilot hole. With all that, we use a tremendous amount of tools here on this little job. It's quite a stack of implements of destruction here and on the other table. These M10 bolts are actually through bolts. They stick through on both sides. As I said, they are a stud, and they have to screw all the way through, whereas these little ones are much shorter, and they bottom out. So, being that there's such a huge amount of thread here, there's just no point in even attempting to try and get those bolts out with an easy out. It just wasn't going to work. And having done quite a number of these, I find it's just easier to go bite the bullet and go straight at it. There we are, we're through. Same thing, same deal here. I'm going to go up to the tapping size. If I manage to pull the thread out, good. If I don't, I'll just go up to insert size. Just not wasting time here at all. Time is money in everybody's language. Right, we're all the way through there. We'll see what language that's talking. Okay, well, we do have bits of thread here, and I'm a fraction off the actual 100% centre. So what I'm going to do is see if I can split this, still save it, split it by going down with that same ball nose, cut a little bit off the side there. See how that goes. There we go. Part of the thread has run away. So what I'm going to do here is, we've destroyed most of this thread anyway. I'm just going to go up to insert thread, insert diameter. If I can find the drill. Okay. Pulling a bit of aluminium here as well. We've got a bit of both. There we go. We've got her out. We drilled all that out. And what we'll do now is we'll run the tap down there, and this one will be for an insert job as well. And at low speed, change over to our Kero. We're not through yet, we're going to go in a bit more. Haven't even daylighted yet, but that's okay. We'll do the rest of it by the hand method. Okay. Alright, we'll come back to that and finish the threading. What I'm going to do now is show how I get this this one out and insert to insert. So give me a second. Okay. Well, right, now to get her out, I use the tools that you can get from Recoil, etc. This one here is a Virgin, and so is this one. This one is one I've modified, and this one is one I've modified, and this one is one I've modified. So these, basically what they are is a spade ground in reverse, and you just introduce those into the coil and turn around, and you should be able to remove the coils. And as you can see, I've got quite a few of these for very deep hole ones. So we just put that in and we wind around and wind around and wind around, keeping a slight pressure on it, and we get the coil out. So that's it, the coil's out. We just give it a bit of a clean up in there with the same coil thread tap that we had before. This fella here. We'll run her down with a bit of Caro. Okay, that's good. Now we use a bit of contact cleaner here. Try and get some clean areas where we're going to be putting the inserts in. So the inserts we're going to put in is 1, 2, 3 M10s and one only M6. All the rest, those other 3 are okay. Right, now we'll go with the M6 first. In this M6 kit, the kit came with the drill, of course, the drill we've been using, and the tap, and we've got a couple of different lengths here. We've got 1D, 1.5D and 2D. Now I'm going to be using the 2D, that's 2 diameters length in this particular one, and that in this one here I should say. So we set that up and we use a bit of Loctite, and I like this lipstick. This 268 Loctite lipstick, but any Loctite will work. And we just set that up, hold it, bit of pressure, feed it down till we bottom out, and we want to have it another about half a turn more. And then down inside is the tang. There's a little tang, and we need to break that off. And this normally comes with a tool, and you can just knock that, and then with a magnet you can extract it. So that one's done. That fella's done. We'll now do the M10. Now these are very long. This is quite long, but we're not going to put coils all the way through. We're going to put it through as far as it will go with the longest coil we've got. Being that the outer diameter is larger than what it was originally, this should suffice for this particular job. But if there's more of these come through of this particular size, I'll get some 2.5D ones for it. So I never attempt to put one on top of another. It's a recipe for disaster. But if one's set properly, you should not have a problem at all in having that work well. So we'll screw that in till it gets to the top here. We'll take it another half turn, maybe a little bit more. And that's down in there a little bit deeper. All things being equal, we'll knock that tang out. This particular one has a magnet on the end of it, so it pulls the tang out with it. Not all of them are like that. Now, all things being equal, we should be able to spin that bolt down there without any problem at all. Now, if it binds up, then there may be a problem with the insert. And there is a problem here. I don't know the nature of the problem, but it looks like, looking down there, it looks like one of it has sprung. So we've got it down so far, and then it's sprung. So what we're going to do, maybe because I'm a little bit on the quick side here tonight, so what we'll do is remove that. We won't even get around with it. We'll take it out, and we will. What do I do with those? Here we are, the getter outs. Here we are. So we're going to take that out. This one's resisting a little bit. They don't always react well to this. They should come out all right. Try that smaller one. Right, we're having a problem here, so I'll deal with that. We'll get that sorted. So that's it. As you can see, we've run into a problem with this one. I need to get it out. It's deep in, so I'm going to probably have to modify one of these tools to a point where I can get a grab. It's wanting to get away, so I'll modify one, grind it slightly, and get a better grip on that, and we'll fix that up. And we'll insert the rest of them. Thank you very much.